We got the SHOKZ OpenFit right here, and it's time for a firmware update. How to update the firmware on the SHOKZ OpenFit? Super easy. Make sure you install the SHOKZ app, and once you log in, it will automatically connect with your SHOKZ OpenFit if they're already paired. If not, make sure you pair your OpenFit with your phone and then download the SHOKZ app. Once you load it up, if there's a firmware upgrade, it will ask you to update. So let's go ahead and update the firmware right now and go update right there. So now it's going to update the firmware. We're going to go from version 2.0 to version 2.1, otherwise known as version 20 to version 21. Let's go. Firmware upgrade. Please follow the instructions to update your firmware. Ensure your phone battery is above 30%. Check. Second, ensure your headphone is above 50%. Check. Third, keep the headphones connected to the SHOKZ app. We will do that. Fourth, keep the left and the right earbud outside of the charging case during the upgrade. Okay, let's proceed to upgrade now. During the update, please be sure to keep both earbuds outside of the charging case. Okay, there we go. SHOKZ updating now. We're updating, it's going to take a few minutes. We're updating our SHOKZ OpenFit right now. And while it's updating, let me tell you about the OpenFit. These things are lightweight and they sound amazing. They're very lightweight and they're very comfortable too. We're updating the firmware right now, so I'll just take these off for a second and show you that they are very comfortable because they're perfectly balanced. You see, they're very balanced at the center right here, and that's what hangs over your ear. Now this dolphin ear hook also has a little bit of memory. It kind of molds and actually fits towards your ear, so it's very comfortable. Of course, you can hear your surrounding because the OpenFit is open to the atmosphere when you wear them. Also, do you see the part that contacts my ear on the inside? This area right here is actually dual layer liquid silicone, so very comfortable contact point that touches the inside of the ear, so that makes it very comfortable. Remember, lightweight, the hook is ergonomic and has a little bit of memory technology, and then there's double liquid layer silicone on the inside, makes it super comfortable. By the way, the firmware upgrade is still going on. We're at 18%. It's going to update the firmware for us. Sound quality, these things sound amazing. It does sound like you're in a concert. They sound so good. Really good bass and high volume. So high volume that sometimes if I turn the volume up too high, although these are open ear, I can't hear my surrounding because the music's so loud. So I guess that's a good thing to have, right? So just keep the volume down a little bit if you still want to be able to hear your surrounding environment, which is nice. And these are comfortable. They don't fall off. You can wear these all day long. They have a 7-hour battery life, but if you use a charging case, it will give you another 28-hour battery life. So this is the charging case right here. With the USB Type-C charging case, it's going to give you a total of 28-hour battery life. And these are awesome. Now, there's a touch control on this as well. We're at 32%. It's still updating. So this thing has a touch control. And the touch control is actually very easy to use and hard to mess up. A lot of earbuds have touch control, and believe it or not, I usually don't like touch control because most of the times touch control is easy to accidentally touch it, and then you will change your track or you pause or you do something you don't want to do, right? This one, the touch control is very deliberate. You have two options. You can do double tap or you can do a tap and hold. So the tap and hold is one function and the double tap is another function, and you can assign them to be different on each ear. So you can use it for moving the track forward, moving the track backwards, stopping the music, play the music, answer phone calls, hang up the phone calls. It's really nice. All in all, these things are really nice. They are like a super luxurious earbuds that's comfortable, that's open ear design, that is lightweight, and that's perfectly balanced for working out. In case you're worried about sweat and rain and water damage, these are IP54, so they have good sweat and water resistance. We're at 51% updating the firmware. We're still doing pretty good. I do like the SHOKZ app. Once the SHOKZ app is completely updated, the firmware, I'll show you around the SHOKZ apps. You can use the SHOKZ apps to adjust the EQ and adjust the customization of the touch control too. So these, they do have two colors. I have the beige one right here, which also has the matching beige case, but they do come in a black color as well. So these are the SHOKZ OpenFit. Another feature I really like is the AI call noise cancellation on these. So unlike traditional ear earbuds that they have okay noise cancellation for phone calls. These are really good because they use AI technology, artificial intelligence. So what it does is that it's an algorithm that emphasizes your voice and amplifies it. At the same time, it's going to attenuate or de-amplify all the surrounding noise so that the people on the other side that's listening to you on a phone call with the SHOKZ OpenFit sounds really good, crystal clear for them. Of course, you can hear them crystal clear too because the speakers, the audio driver on these are fantastic. Now these are SHOKZ, and normally SHOKZ uses bone conduction technology, but this one is not bone conduction technology, and I think that's a pro in this case because this one actually sounds louder than the OpenRun Pro, and it has better sound quality than OpenRun Pro. I do have the SHOKZ OpenRun Pro, and I used to use the OpenRun Pro a lot, but when I got the OpenFit, I find that the OpenFit in certain situations, they are better. So where the OpenRun Pro shines is that the fit of the OpenRun Pro fits a little bit better than the OpenFit. The irony of that, right? Because of the way they're designed. So the OpenRun Pro, when you wear the OpenRun Pro, they are going to fit around your ear like this, and they have a loop that keeps everything together. So it just fits a little bit better, but it doesn't sound as good and doesn't sound as loud as our SHOKZ OpenFit. The OpenFit, you see how they're lighter weight? They are much smaller design because these are earbuds. That's what they are. They are earbuds. And we're updating the firmware on these. The firmware update is 98% done. We're almost done updating the firmware on our OpenFit right here. OpenFits are restarting. Yes, this may take a few minutes. Please do not leave the app. Okay, I hear something. Dun-dun. The SHOKZ update. Now we are in version 2.1, version 21. We are done. That's how you update the firmware on the SHOKZ OpenFit. So this is the new updated firmware. We got the EQ mode. We got the battery life right there. We got the left and the right earbuds. We don't have the battery life of the charging case anymore. That's kind of weird. Let me see. If I open up the charging case, we see the battery life of the left and the right earbuds. And then we also have our EQ modes. You got the standard, the vocal, and the bass boost, and the treble boost, and you got the customization version 2 where you can customize the EQ and save it for later. That's kind of sweet right there. And then you got the multi-point pairing. You also got the customized control where you can control the double tap features to do different things. For example, double tap, you can have it play pause, you can have it play pause and next if you go on the right ear versus the left ear, or play pause and previous, or play pause and voice assistant. Pretty cool, right? You can also adjust the press and hold version. The press and hold can do previous or next track. It can decrease or increase volume. It can do voice assistant as well. So they have updated the app right here because of the firmware. Anything down here? Nope, that's it right there. And we can go over here to our settings. In the settings, we got the multi-point pairing. You see, you can tap right there to go to multi-point pairing, turn it on or off. What is multi-point pairing? Multi-point pairing allows you to pair two devices and seamlessly switch between the two devices with multi-point pairing. Really nice feature to have right there. And then we also have the EQ modes. You can tap right here to see the EQ modes. Very sweet. Going back, we also have the firmware upgrade, which we just did. We upgraded the firmware. It is at version 21. We got the customized control. So tap on that to customize the control right there. Boom. Customization for your tap and hold and double tap. And then we have the app language right here. So we got many different languages for the app. So you can switch over to all these different languages for the app interface. And then we also have a dark mode too right here. So click on that. You can go automatic or you can choose which mode you want, light mode or dark mode. This is the light mode and this is how it looks like with the light mode. I think the dark mode looks better in my opinion, but you get to choose if you want the light mode or the dark mode. But here's the light mode. I'm gonna go back to the dark mode. What about you? Which one do you prefer? So here we go. I'm gonna go back to the dark mode right here and change it to automatic, and we'll go back to the dark mode. You can just pick whichever one you want. Once enabled, dark mode will be turned on and off along with the system. The dark mode will turn on with the system dark mode, and if your system is light mode, it will go light mode. So I kind of like the automatic right there. So there we go. This is the SHOKZ apps, and it has been updated to version 21. And there we go. The SHOKZ OpenFit app has been updated, and we got the SHOKZ case right here too. The SHOKZ OpenFit app has been updated. Oh yeah!